element, it metastasized to include, of course, government officials, federal government, state, local government officials, media, journalism, of course, think tanks in D.C. And elsewhere. So they all bought into the engagement school, which said what we're going to do is have a partnership with the Chinese Communist Party, and the elite are going to get rich from that, and American national security is going to suffer. And so what Jim Finnell and I argue is that what we need is victory, right? Not engagement with the Chinese Communist Party, but victory over the Chinese Communist Party. So there has to be a sea change in the American foreign policy establishment, abandoning engagement, right? We should do no trade. Ideally, the amount of trade we should have with the CCP is zero. And what we should do instead is formulate the strategy for victory over the Chinese Communist Party. As you said, of course.
One of the things that's hanging us up on that is that, and what you're starting to talk about, Captain Finnell and others, is the power of the because people say, well, how can the CCP, how can she go to San Francisco and be feted by the 400 top business leaders in the country and have champagne and they're holding up the flutes and toasting him and there's 2 standing ovations? They're kind of like-minded. The families or leaders or factions that control the Chinese Communist Party have made an enormous amount of money. It's the second most powerful nation on earth, and I would argue probably the second most powerful nation in the history of earth and back to the United States. The people that run it are not communists. They're Marxists. But they're atheistic Marxists, but they are the most wealthiest people on earth. They're much wealthier than Elon Musk. They're much wealthier than the sheiks in Saudi Arabia. They're much wealthier than MBZ and the folks down in the Gulf Emirates. These are the most wealthy people on earth. So they see partners of theirs that are also wealthy. Why have we been so late to start calling out their wealth and how much they've stolen from Lao Beijing ain't wealthy, right? What, 60 or 70 million people still make $1 a day?